I'm about to stop you from doing something stupid.
Carly, Jason's right. Switching the DNA samples will never work.
I told you what I was going to do, and you said it was a great idea. How can you turn on me now? You both know why I have to do this.
You in any pain?
No, I'm fine. I don't know, but I'll be okay.
How soon can we get the results?
I'll need a blood sample from both you and Mr. Corinthos, and I'll tell the lab to analyze it immediately. We should know by this evening which one of you is the baby's father.
You were always telling me how much Sonny and I belong together, and that you would do anything for us, so here's your chance to prove it.
Okay, Carly, you're twisting this around.
Courtney, you know that this is the only way. You know that Sonny will move heaven and earth to provide for that child if it turns out to be his. And he's going to be committed to it for the rest of its life. Even if it means that he's going to destroy the family that he already has.
Carly, you are wonderful with children. I know that you can find it in your heart to care for this baby.
The baby? Okay, what about the mother? Sam's not going to disappear. This is all part of her scheme to worm his way into Sonny's life, to trap him, to do what...
You're wrong.
I forgot. You're Sam's new best friend.
No, Sam made a mistake. The exact same one you made twice. So try to have a little compassion.
I got pregnant by accident, Jason. And Sam did it deliberately because she knew that there would be no way Sonny could turn his back on a child. And you know that Sam is a cold-blooded schemer, and how you could ever go to Jason with it, I am not going to understand.
She did not. Okay? I know you better than anyone, and I know when you heard there was a paternity test, you'd be right at this lab to try to tamper with the results.
So if you know me so well, then you know that it's right.
How can you even think about handing that baby over to Jax if it turns out to be Sonny's?
Because I am trying to protect Sonny and my children from Sam.
Okay.
And I don't know why you're worried. Because if the baby is... Jax will take care of it. Right? He will get everything, the best of everything.
Sonny's gonna find out, he always does. It's gonna cause another fight, and it's gonna blow your life with Sonny apart.
It's already happening, Jason. Because I know in my heart that Sam's baby is Sonny's.
I'll take the amnio and blood samples to the lab personally. Now you get some rest.
It's all gonna work out. How can you be so sure? Because I'm gonna make it work. By helping Sam keep the child away from me, even if it's mine?
If that's what Sam wants, that's what Sam gets.
And that will work for whom, Sonny? The family that you already have? The child that won't know its biological father? Sam, who's already acknowledged by her actions she has absolutely no business being a mother.
Excuse me, I was trying to do what is best for my
The
child.
one person you want this to work for is you, isn't it? I mean, you're so wrapped up in fatherhood, you want to start collecting children that aren't even yours.
And you know how to be a father, mate?
No, stop it!
You want to
Both
buy
of
this
you.
kid like real estate?
No, if the kid is mine, then I want to raise it.
Yeah,
I'm sure
you want
so.
to raise it. You're
Gonna
the
get her
center
the
of
hell
the
away from you.
universe.
No,
Right?
now! Get out! Both of you, just get out.
Sorry, Sam.
Sonny, I can't deal with this right now.
All right. I'm going. What are you here to pray for?
Not sure. I guess that, Michael and Morgan don't get hurt by all this.
I don't see how to avoid it, Jason. The baby's mine. Carly's gonna leave me.
Since when?
About 5 minutes ago.
Well, 5 minutes before that, I just caught her in the lab trying to rig the test to make Jax the father. She doesn't want your marriage to be over.
Neither
So-
do I, okay? For a lot of reasons. One being the promise I made to God, to Michael. What are the alternatives?
Well, I mean, Jax could still be the
They
father.
slept together once. I slept with her maybe 5, 10 times. We were careful. But you do the math. The child's mine.
Well, do you want it to be?
I don't know if I do. I don't. Right now, you know, I promised myself I would never father a child I couldn't take care of. But right now, my situation with Carly's not very good. You know that. But what am I supposed to do? Give up Michael and Morgan so I can raise Sam's child? Let Carly just take my children out of the house? Break up their home when they just got back? I can fight her for custody. We can go back into the courthouse.
I mean, no, you can't do that.
What am I supposed to do? You tell me, Jace. Which one of my children am I supposed to give up?
Oh, go away. Carly, I cannot handle another fight with you right now.
Hey, it's your lucky day. I've just withdrawn from the competition.
Right. That's why you're here getting in my face.
Oh, trust me, Sam, I have never been in your face. And it turns out I never will. Although, trust me also, I do admit that my first instinct was to trash your life. And you do deserve it, but I thought to myself, really, what is the point? I don't need to give you another excuse to play the victim. Because, oh, poor pregnant Sam's being picked on by big, bad, vindictive Carly.
I am not playing anything. Sonny told me you got pregnant by accident. Why can't you believe I did too?
Let's see the timing. The obvious benefits of having Sonny's child, the fact that you're a grifter who managed to sleep with Jax for months with no problem, and then oops, you just wind up pregnant the minute that you end up in Sonny's bed.
I don't have to defend my actions to you.
Tell me, Sam, what is it that you think you feel for Sonny? Is it true love?
Oh, go to hell, Carly.
Seriously, I hope that you do love him. Because you will deserve what you get. He will never, ever love you back.
Why is that? Because he'll always love you?
No, it actually doesn't have anything to do with me. It has to do with what you profoundly lack. Generosity, strength, empathy, the ability to look at some things that are really ugly and not turn away. You're fluff, Sam. And I really do hope that you break your heart over Sonny. Because he'll be exactly what you deserve.
The baby won't be born for months, okay? Nothing has to be decided tonight.
What's going to change?
What Carly's going to change. Okay, she's hurt, she's angry, Sonny, but right now this baby is a good excuse for her just to give up on your marriage.
Well, she has every right. And you know what? So do
Carly
I.
doesn't want to give up. Seriously, Sonny, I think that she's still in love with you, okay? You might not agree with that, but Carly wouldn't be with you if she didn't want to be. You know Carly's out for Carly. Yeah, she loves those boys. She would die for them. She would kill for them. But she assumes whatever works for her works for them. She wants to stay with you. You just got to give her that time to figure it out.
There is no time. They're running the paternity test right now. When it comes back, I'm going to go tell Carly this is what I got to do, Jason. Should I call Max and tell him not to let her take the kids out of the house, or should I have Max go with you?
Michael can't take another fight right now.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's going to break his heart. Worse than that's going to break his faith in me. No child should have to grow up not being able to trust his parents. Mike used to do the same thing to me. He used to lie to me all the time, and, you know, he'd say we're going to do things, and then he'd forget. He'd say he's going to stay home. A couple weeks later, he'd be gone. Makes you cold inside. I always said that I did not want Michael to ever look at me like I looked at my own damn father.
Michael loves you.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll forgive you.
I wouldn't. You need to help. Figure out a way to minimize the damage. And just be there for him. Hey,
Hey.
mind if I wait for you for a little bit?
Yeah, you can wait. Waiting is okay. Pressure is not.
I understand. You know, I should have never been arguing with Jax. I mean, you know, you got enough on your mind. You don't need any more stress or pressure.
No, I do not.
And, you know, it's not up to me or Jax how this all falls out. This is your child. You know what's right for the baby. And, you know, whatever you decide, I'm right behind you.
Nicely put. Well rehearsed, but I prefer honesty. If it turns out that I'm the father, I'll act accordingly.
I have the results of the DNA test.
Hi. Thank you for meeting me.
What do you need?
I have a favor to ask. It's about Sam and her baby. Look, Jax and Sonny have a lot of bad blood between them. Arguments about business and competition with people in their lives, and they were both involved with Sam's.
Yeah, well, it's not going to matter once the paternal results come back.
Okay, well, if Jax does turn out to be the father, Sonny is going to try to jump in and protect Sam. Just don't let him do it, Jason. It's only going to make things worse.
Why are you getting involved in this?
Because I think that I can help, if only by being objective. Jax cared about Sam. You know, I mean, they had barely broken up when she started sleeping with Sonny, and from his point of view, it looks like she pulled a con job on all of them. Jax, he's not a bad person. You know, I mean, there's months to go before the baby's gonna be born, and he'll calm down. And once he does, he and Sam, I'm sure they'll work out something that'll be beneficial to everyone. But there's no way that's gonna happen if you and Sonny rush to the rescue and, I don't know, give Sam money or get her an attorney or, God forbid, help her disappear.
We'll see what the test results are.
I had the test results rechecked, and they're definitive. You are not the baby's father, Mr. Jax. Mr. Corinthos, you are not the baby's father either.